All right, well, good morning. It is a travel day, and I guess this is going to be our first kind of quasi moochstocking experience, and I don't think it's an official one. You'll have to comment below as to whether you think it's official, but yeah, so we're heading off to Mount Juliet, Tennessee. We're going to pull into Cindy's parents' driveway, but because they live in a Del Webb, we are not allowed to keep the trailer in the driveway from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. It has to be stored in the clubhouse's parking lot. So we'll go ahead and move it at 8 o'clock and bring it back at 8 a.m. We have a couple things we want to do that we'll show you what we do. I was wondering why there was a blue glow last night coming in through our back window. I guess you have to have it. But anyway, it's a 373 mile trip. Pretty easy, I-81 down I-40. It is currently 6:12 in the morning. Sunrise is at 6:11. So the campground is asleep. It's gonna be a nice day for a tow as we get ready for our international rally, 800 Airstreams, next week.
Welcome to this episode of Luv Subbin, and right now we are mooch-docking at my parents' place before we hit the Lebanon International Rally. And so as part of this we do laundry, of course, but we're also...
Yeah, we're 50-something years old and we're showing up with laundry.
Exactly. But we're also fixing stuff that broke on the way, and as you might have seen, we broke a lot of things, and this one's kind of a major thing for me, and it's the oven inside, and when you're messing with gas you don't want that to be broken. So we're going to show you what we do. So as you can see, remember from a previous episode I had to fix the nut on the back of the gas line because it came loose. That seems to have been a symptom of something else that was happening, which is that, and that does not look good. And so we're going to probably end up investing in a new oven, but we are on a 2 to 3 month trip here, and me without an oven is not a good solution. So we're going to see if we can't do a temporary fix that will work for a couple of months. So this is where we're starting. All right, so my dad and Rich are getting the piece out, hopefully, and we'll see what happens from here.
Yeah, so we've sprayed it.
So what was the procedure?
20 years of rust and grease, and so we sprayed it with penetrating oil.
I had a feeling those screws were going to be tough.
We rusted in. So we had to borrow, what is this, a 9 millimeter, which this is standard, but it's close enough.
11/32.
Was it a ratchet?
It's 11/32, so we're...
Is it a ratchet?
Yes.
Okay, so don't we have a ratchet?
And the problem is this is the mount where the thermocouple goes, so we have to... Wait, I think I got it.
So why did the ratchet work and the screwdriver didn't? Is it like the
because I stripped the screw is why it won't work. Thank you for bringing that up.
I figured you had an offset
So
screwdriver.
we're going from the other side. No, the offset screwdriver works.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay, wait.
So how much swearing was involved in this?
Actually, none, because Colonel's here, so no swearing.
All right. Well, that's probably a good thing.
All right.
So what's that piece?
This is the piece that the thermocouple mounts on. So
I left the other piece over there. His house.
So we'll go over to check out the other piece.
Okay.
We'll get these two melded together.
Oh
Get
my goodness!
screws.
How hot are you right now?
It's Tennessee in July, and there's no air conditioning, so I'm hot.
Well, you could technically. Well, no, do we have only 20 amp, right?
That is correct.
So we technically couldn't run the air conditioner.
Well, yeah, that is also correct.
Okay.
But it looks like we're making progress.
Excellent. Good job.
Okay, so we've gotten the two parts removed, the burner assembly and the part that the thermocouple will mount on. And here's a good mooch-docking tip. Whenever you're mooch-docking, it's awesome to have like a fully equipped machine shop just down the street. I mean, come on. How convenient is that? So our friend here is going to go ahead and fabricate a support. We'll get that on, and we'll get this thing back in tomorrow, hopefully. So, yeah. Okay, so we've just gotten back from our friend's house, and as you can see, he used some stock to cut out a nice little bracket here, put in this, drill some holes, put in some screws. That
feels solid.
That is solid, and that is going to last us for the summer until we can get a new oven in the fall.
That was super nice of him.
Super nice. We can't thank him enough to get us on our way so that Cindy can bake the rest of our trip. And let's go ahead and get this thing installed and complete the work. We head off to our rally tomorrow.
Excellent. After a few boiled peanuts and a couple sips of coffee, I'm finally able to talk coherently. And my dad and Rich are trying to install the fixed piece in the oven. So what tools are you using?
This goes into a slot. See that?
Don't
slot?
worry about that right now.
So what tools are you using?
We just got light. We're just going to screw in the thermocouple first. Yeah, now we'll connect to the pilot gas.
Alright, here we go. Pilot light immediately lit.
Okay, that's a good size.
Immediately.
Good size?
Yes. Give it a minute. I have a feeling that it's going to be successful.
I've got a good feeling about this, Luke.
Yes. No, I think it was like, I've got a bad feeling about this, Luke.
Well, I know. Different take on Star Wars.
Exactly. All right, let's see what we got. And we have got success. That is the way it should be. There is no yellow flames shooting out the back. It's mostly blue going around the assembly. That is perfection.
All right.
Let me take a look.
Good job, Team Holloman.
Exactly.
See?
Oh yeah.
Check it out.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
That is beautiful, isn't it?
It is perfect.
That is perfect.
I even cleaned that burner for you.
Sweet.
That's just like new.
Yeah. Perfect.
You good for another 20,
Probably.
20 years.
All right.
Awesome.
All right, we're continuing with our maintenance on the Airstream, and if you recall from this video up here, our rear fantastic fan stopped working, and we thought it was a switch
Right.
on the inside.
We talked to someone from Fantastic Fan.
So I called the fantastic Zipty guy, and he indicated to say, hey, when you get a chance, crawl up and make sure the plunger is still working.
Now what's the plunger?
The plunger, so as the fan door comes down, the plunger will push down and shut the fan from rotating before the cover seats itself. Same thing when it opens, the fan won't start rotating until the cover begins to open. And so I moved the plunger up and down and got nothing. So I'm like, it's probably the switch like I suspected. And I said, well, I'm up here, I might as well make things a little bit better. Squirt some WD-40 to make sure that plunger, when we eventually fix the switch, goes up and down super easy.
Right. Isn't that my favorite remedy?
It's Cindy's, exactly. This is what we call Cindying something, when you put WD-40 on it. So I did that, and it instantly started working. Okay, I'm going to pause this video here for just a quick learning point. When I was gloriously relaying my success story to the fantastic Zipty guy, he yelled at me! He said you never use WD-40 on Fantastic Fan or Zipty aluminum parts. Only use spray silicone. So there you have it. Spray silicone versus WD-40. There's a tip from the pro. So it must be a connection that was corroded inside the plunger. And as soon as I did that, problem solved. We're getting things in tip-top shape.
And we're getting ready for Lebanon.
Yep.
So we are exiting onto the road to International.
Woohoo!
We're excited.
Arrive at 945 East Ballard Parkway on the right.
So we were
See the signs?
we could see the signs that indicated this was where we were supposed to turn.
So the first stop is going to be the bullpen.
Yes, and we will be greeted there. So because we're an early park day, there shouldn't be a whole lot of people here, so there shouldn't be a whole big line of streams. And here's an indication.
Yeah, if you miss this turnoff, you're an idiot. You shouldn't have an RV.
Exactly. I think the signage is very nice.
I do too. Looks like we can go either way. What do you think?
We can go, let's go to the right. Why not, right?
Why not? You can see our flagger.
Here's our flagger way ahead there. He's already waving us in. He wants us in the left lane. So we really didn't have a choice. Looks like they are assembled and ready and waiting. So I think they're ready for us. And here we go. Join us next week as we start our international rally.
And of course, we'll be back to fixing things as well as having an incident with the portable poop truck. So if you like this video,
Give us a big thumbs up
and if you think we've earned a subscription, click to subscribe.
and comment below if you were at the international rally this year.
Because we come out with RV and Airstream related videos just like this one every Tuesday.
Thanks for watching.